Hello everyone, welcome to another lab. In this lab, we are going to explore the virtualization. If you're already familiar with the concept of virtualization, maybe this is just very easy lab for you. But if you are someone who have no clue what the virtualization, maybe it's a little bit tough topic because the idea of virtualization is not as simple as what we are going through in here. You really need to know what is the virtualization, how the virtualization is work, and what is the hypervisor, and how many type of hypervisor out there. And there's a lot. So I just want to mention only two things here. The first thing is like how many type of virtualization or how the virtualization is work. So when we talk about virtualization, is something that we can create just like regular computer, but it's not really regular computer. It's just like virtualizing the hardware, the software, or anything that we really want to run. So that's the idea of virtualization. It's come from hardware based, but it's like virtualized from the hardware, anything, including networking or hard drive or memory or whatever you can call, is everything can be virtualized. So how we can able to make virtualization? There is two main way that we can able to do. There's two type of hypervisor. The way we can do is we have to use what is called the hypervisor. And this hypervisor has like two type of hypervisor, type 1 and type 2. So type 1 is something that you actually install on your hardware and then run another software on top of that. So like there's no other stuff between your virtualization machines and the hypervisor. That's type 1, what is called the bare metal. So the other type is what is called type 2, which is you downloaded some other software, which is called hypervisor, on your existing operating system. So on top of that, you are going to install different virtual machine. That is what it's called type 2. So one of that kind of type 2 is Hyper-V Manager, which is Hyper-V is the window-based hypervisor. And but there's different other company, which is the most common one are VMware and VirtualBox, which you can just download it on your computer and set up different virtualization machine, including Mac, Ubuntu, or any Linux. Also, any type of window that you want to install. Having that general understanding, we can able to quickly go through how that environment look like in Hyper-V Manager or Hypervisor, which is run by Windows. So in this lab, you are practicing running a virtual machine. Your computer has three creatively named virtual machine installed on it. So virtual 1, virtual machine 2, virtual machine 3, which is already here. So it's not like something that you are going to create, but you just go through and see what it look like. To run the virtual machine, use Hyper-V Manager, which we are already in here. So if you under here, so as you see, there is the IT admin. Under IT admin, there's different virtual machine is actually running. So as you see, this the name, this the status which is running, and the CPU usage. You can able to see if there's anything going on, as everything is 0, and also assign memory that is around that is like um, 1024 megabytes. So you can change that to gigabyte, which is not that much number. That's very much what information we have so far. So like it say we can go under there and then you can just read the instruction or you can just quickly go through. So one of the advantage of using virtual machine is the ability to run multiple operating systems simultaneously on a single physical computer. So as I already mentioned, especially for the type 2, if you already have, let's say, Windows 10, but it's still you really want to run Windows 11 because it's new version and you really want to run that, you can have different type of hypervisor on your computer and download a different operating system, including a Mac or Ubuntu, whatever you want. So that is why this part is really critical and important thing that you can able to do. So to complete this lab, use the virtual machine to answer the question. So what kind of a question? That's what question up there. So we have to go here and answer the question. So what the operating system is running on the starting computer IDM, okay? How we know, how we can able to know for that answer. So we have to figure out either maybe we turn it on or maybe we can read the instruction. So like the created configuration version, and that's it. So that's the only information we have. So what we can do, we can start the computer. This virtual machine is actually running, so we can click on it to run. Since it's already run, so we just double click, and as you see right here, you can decide what kind of virtual machine that is actually running. Or if you already get familiar with the type of window, you can easily to answer, especially if the start search bar is actually starting from the left side, that what type of window that running this. Maybe you can easy to know that, but if you don't know, like by guessing that way, so you have to go to the computer or about the your PC. So you have to open that and you can go through here. So as you see, the edition is Windows 10 Enterprise. So you can able to see that way. So to answer what operating system is running on the starting computer admin, um, so again, it's asking, so I want to make sure this is virtual machine one. So that's virtual one and two. So the first question is, so I want to go back. So this is the part maybe that we have to start with because all this virtual machine is actually installed on this one. So let's double click and open the IT admin first if, to see if that one is going to open for us because that's what we want to investigate first. Okay. Um, I'm going back here. So we already here. Actually, we're already in here. So since we are already here, so we can start from here. And then again, the same thing, we can type here. So we are checking the IT admin computer and we do the same thing. And if you go through here, so this is edition is Windows 11 Pro. So, and then the name of computer is administrator, the corporate is right there, or it's IT admin. So that's the name. So for the first answer is Windows 11 Pro. That's how you know. And for what operating system running on virtual machine, one, as we already checked, so I can go back to that one and quickly check that. And you can again do it by just make sure you are looking full time, I mean full screen to make sure you can able to see it, open the about, and then you can quickly go this virtual machine one and this Windows 10 Enterprise. Okay. Not pro, not home, not office, is enterprise. All right, moving on to what operating system is running on virtual machine 2. You can do that the same way what we already did. So you can just go back, close that, and move to 11, do that. So as you see here, if you ever experience with the Windows server, this is actually the server. The way you know this, the server management dashboard, but that's the way you know, but it's still the same thing. You can able to check by what type of virtual machine this one is running. So as you see here, this Windows Server 2019 data center. So going back to on question, and then you can answer looking for 2019 because everything is data center. All right. All right. Closing that out, and you can go back finally to 13 and then maximize. Again, we have still window 10 from what we already see. That's what we know. And make sure what type of window 10. So this edition is Windows Server 2022 Data Center at 2022. Okay, so that's the last part. So or you can read it from here. Open the setting app, select the system. There is no system option. Skip this step, select about, scroll down to view the operating system. Or as we already did, you just type about and then quickly come, or you can go through the setting and that way you can able to get all that information. All right, so let's score this lab to make sure we got everything. So we do all the time. So this is 100% to go through to answer the right question. That's very much what we need to do in this lab. Thank you for watching. See you in next lab.